Good morning. Thank you for joining me again. I'm back in my happy place. It's been a busy few days. It seems that appointments never end, but they have for a while, and I've decided to take a cue from the world around me, and I'm self-quarantining in my studio. Best of both worlds. Okay, book bone at the ready, and I've chosen these pages in RubyLu. They are, I would say, rather not too expensive, not too cheap, leftover pieces of watercolor. I also have been wanting to use Artymaze's freebie, and I just love these patterns, and thank you, Andrea. So I'm going to be using these definitely as focals. Also, I wanted to play with super gesso. In other words, heavy gesso. That would do the job of a molding paste, and some golden matte medium, because Didi Willingham swears by it if you're going to do anything on top of it. So, here we go. I've picked out these bits just because I thought they would work here. And now, let's begin. I think I want to soften up the edges here a little bit, just because. And let's find something to add here to these to the outsides, just because I want some a frame, but not a frame. Now I know that's about as crazy as it can be, but you know what I mean. I know that you know what I mean. I guess it's because I feel like I've been deprived of my studio for a few days and sat in waiting rooms long enough that you have to put your mind someplace. And I think I was longing to tear some paper is what it comes down to. So here we go. Now, I don't particularly like this. I went and got it out of my white bin, and I'm not happy with it particularly. So this is an excellent place. Let's see what happens now. How about just a little bit of this up here. That looks good. And this down here. And as you can see, zero plan. I mean, absolutely zero plan. Let's go to there. And no, I'm not keeping those bits because I might be able to use them sometime. No. That can get to be a little much for this girl. So, and why not? Just why not? Just why not? That one, a keeper. That one, garbage keeper. Now, how about this little bit? Over here. This is kind of light. That might do well there. Now I have some of this left. And I get this to go here, and that to go, ouch, there. This to go there. That might work. Might and might not. Okay, so we need here and here and here. Okay. This one in here will take care of that side. Top is done. Side. And not so much over here. Not so much. Well, maybe much. Maybe. It all happens when it happens here. Or not. Or not. I like the darkness of this. There. Keeper. Keeper. Now, what about what about I move that one over there? And just have a little. Lord, isn't it fun to rip paper when you've been deprived of it for a few days? And maybe a little here. Let's not get crazy with perfection here, Carol. This is not what you're about. Not today. Here, here and there. Alrighty. One more something, something. One more something, something. One more, I think, is right here. There. Alrighty. So, I'm up to the housekeeping bits. I'm going to glue those down. And when they're all there, I'll come back and think the next thing is going to be to lay some Golden's matte medium down there. Yes, I listened, Dee Dee. And some of Andrea's pretty designs as background. And we'll see what happens. Well, housekeeping done. And this is what I saw in my plan in bed this morning. I can't say anything else other than here it is. And actually I'm kind of happy with it. course, I haven't got the slightest idea where I'm going with this, but let's do it. Golden's matte medium to cover up all of this, because anything I do to it now is can be wiped away. Any little thing that doesn't tickle me can just go. And that might be very necessary. Let's just plunk this down here, because why not? Because why not? Some of the ink moved just the tiniest bit. That's okay. We're not going to get upset about things like that. No, no, no. No, we are not. And over here. Now, according to our friend Didi, this is ready for anything you want to throw at it, and a baby wipe will make it disappear. So, I'm thinking maybe over here-ish. Why not? Haven't any plan, and that looks like a good spot. Yes, turning a nice shade of gray. But it's okay with this little girl. Now, how about butterfly coming down to visit over here? How about just a little butterfly behavior here? Okie. Now it's going to be a while to dry, as you can see. So I'm going to go and clean this brush and have a think. This blue-gray might play up that ink spread very nicely. And I think a good wipe up over here. Maybe before the top goes on, how about a little 91% alcohol? Just around the top here. And that feels as though it might be good. Okay, the official cleanup crew is going to wash this brush and see where we go from here. Somewhere. Got to push this super heavy gesso through some stencil. Just have to today. Well, certainly Didi was not kidding when she said, if you use a baby wipe in your hand, you can just put down your color, and if you don't like it, you can kind of make it go away. And I want to lightly play up that ink that we spread. So let's give it a little try here, see what happens. And let's go to a clean spot and see if we can disappear it a little bit. And the answer is yes. And the answer is yes. Alrighty. See if we can get some of that lightened. Yes, you can. Well, if the magic works there, let's see if we cannot get a little bit of greenery here at the bottom. And this is just happening because we put down the golden matte medium. Now, she was very specific. You really want this to do its tricks? Golden will do it. Okay, so let's go over here again and add a little bit to the bottom. Let's get a little bit more color here. And now, of course, I can't wait to try my very, 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 very favorite folk art sky blue number 465. The best, the best, the best, the best color. The best sky color ever, ever, ever. Best sky ever. Let's see if we can get this a little further down for you to see it. And we're just going to dance on some I'm going to dance on some sky here. And a little bit more over here. And if we want to lighten it, we're just going to soften that out a little bit here and there. Put a few clouds in the sky, some nice white clouds. Now I'm thinking I want just the tiniest touch more green. So let's do it to it. Let's go here. Finger painting. finger painting because of the matte medium and the baby wipe and the acrylic. Definitely a bunch of variation here. Let's have it now. Getting with the rhythm. Getting with the rhythm. And I think that's stop time on that. Let's see what we have now. Alrighty. Time to let this dry, and I've picked this stencil just because I absolutely haven't done this in so long. I want to see what happens. So, where's my dryer? Well, here I go, living, breathing proof that it's been quite a long time since I've done this. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. So here's the venture. Practice making a little bit more perfect. Yes. Practice making a little bit more perfect. I think I'm going to quite stop right there. And it's not trying to mess it up, fixing it up. We're just going to have to declare that good enough. So, I'm not going to examine this one for flaws because they're there. But obviously, doing it, getting back to doing it is going to produce this rather than that. But it's great fun. And now I have another cleanup to do. And I'll be back and we'll see what else we're going to do here. I'm feeling like this is going to have some black pen. I really do. Well, I just thought I would start to do some Pilot G2 play. See what happens, because it's more fun than I can stand. And basically, why not? Because that's the point of RubyLu. I'm having a bit of a poop today because I had more appointments than I wanted yesterday, and my husband and I wanted to stock up a little bit on some non-perishable food, and I knew I had to do that with him. And I'm glad that that little chore is over. We'll see what happens now. Kind of enjoying being in. And okay, let's see what we can do to help this side off a little bit, because it definitely needs some helping. I don't know really what's here, but let's see if we can just do something here. Does it need something? It definitely needs something here. Just splat in a little, maybe we'll just splat in a little bit of a make-believe flower situation here. Why not? There we go. Well, that happened, didn't it? Okay, now put antenna on this poor baby. But I'm definitely wanting this to have more got covered a little bit with that gray paint, which is good, but there we go. There we go. Wondering if we just don't need to just stop overthinking right here to give a little something happening here. Just do hills and valleys here a little bit. Just to give it a little more to say for itself. This gesso is nice and dry. Maybe another one. Coming up here. Going that way. And maybe that one. And that one. Maybe one this way. That might do it. Trick here is just not to think about it too much. So that would be 1, 2, 3. Now, let's just do let's not be too complicated by things here. Let's just not. Good for a start. As you can see, the pilot does do what you want it to do. Just want to have too much going here now. I'm thinking I want to add a little gray after I get the bones in with with this pen. Let's see where we are now. Let's have a little look-see. Let's go for some gray. I'm feeling the need for some dark gray. Le Pen, dark gray. Just to bring out the thought of the gray we have here. Nothing much, but just little triplets of circles. There's room for little triplets in here. Get in a little closer so that you can see what's happening. I'll push this up a little bit. Not too much. And of course, all of them can't be 3s, because after all, some of them fall off. Let's see if the gray is doing what I want it to do. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, wondering just a smidge over here. Oh, there's that word. I thought I was going to make it through today, but I guess not. I just guess not. Now this takes a while to dry, so I'm going to have to be something here. There we go. I want that one to go right up there. And these are just going to be little squiggly jobs right here. Squiggle, squiggle. Let's see if we got something happening a little bit. Right down in here. And now, oopsie daisy. I think we might be getting to the point of saying, okay, where are we now? I'm going to see what difference this is going to make. I'm hoping something. Hoping something. More than just a figment of my wishful thinking here. But that's okay, I'll do it anyhow because I love to do it. Because I love to do it. So, just a few over here, and I think that's going to be it for RubyLu. The most wonderful bit here is the fact that I had absolutely no plan, and actually I still am in possession of no plan, or real understanding about what is happening on this page at all. Nope. I know I'm going to do that. And that. Let's see now what it is that we have achieved today. And where is Moochie? Come on. Moochie, this is not going to do. Did I put you someplace you don't belong? I don't think so. Well, then we'll just have to go over here check on the date because I have been dating these. I'll be right back. It's the 11th already. Let's see where we will, I think we'll do it right here. Let's see what I did back here. Can I find that? No, I can't. Where is it hiding? Something's got to be up. There it is. Okay, so this is going to be 3. $20. And now I'm going to take out these 2 blue books that were props underneath, put them over here, and this, and heavens knows what else is under there. Nothing. Okay, good. I do hope that you have enjoyed sharing RubyLu with me today. It was completely unplanned as always, and I think that's what makes the most fun. Something. Okay, we're going to have to go back here and do something in here. Just to frame that a little bit. And here, this is so fine. There. Let's see. Yes. Not much of a difference, but a difference. I seem to be a person who likes that little bit of fencing in. It's the only word I can use. If you have enjoyed today, please give this kind of mindless fun a go. I have certainly enjoyed it playing today. And if you have enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Let's get kind of close here. If you have noticed, the top just gone around with faded jeans here at the top, and a little bit of crushed olive distress inks for here. And now that this is dried, doesn't make me too terribly unhappy. And here are our additions with the pen and a little bit of white pen. It's not too bold, but it pulls that white over just a smidge. And a little bit of Le Pen Gray there. Here we have Artymaze's paper. And the, let's use the word frame. I don't think it is a frame, probably, but I seem to have wanted it. That was the first thing I thought about when I was thinking about what I was going to do today. So, let's go back a little bit now. Bye now. See you soon.